30 years. Tens of thousands of workers, like human ants, carry debris to the top. Monumental images reminiscent of the building of the pyramids. The difference is that these people are not creating anything, but are in fact dismantling entire mountains, stone by stone, pebble by pebble. They all share a common goal: jade. These are the mines of the Hpakant, the biggest jadeite mining operation in the world. Most of the workers in this government mine are Kachin, but the work attracts people from all parts of the country. They all come with the hope of quick money. The mines are run and supervised by so-called Hpakants, contractors, who've bought concessions from the government for huge fees. In return, they get to exploit the mines and have a chance to make incredible profits by supplying jade traders in Hong Kong. For the workers, the employment offered by the mines is welcome, even if the working conditions and wages are below standard. After a hard day's work, each miner only makes about $1. 1/3 of his money is spent on water and food alone. No machinery could compete with such cheap labour, even if it was possible to bring more heavy equipment into the mining areas. There's no concept of insurance or protection around these parts. If there was a serious accident, the workers would be left to fend for themselves. While for the Hpakan, this boulder here could be worth a fortune, for the workers, it could as well be their tombstone. Equipped with jackhammers and shovels, these men are the most important workers, as they are the only ones in the mine responsible for sorting out the good stones from the bad. They are the key people in the mines, and yet they often get it wrong. It is almost impossible to separate a regular rock from jade just by looking at it. The jade here was formed at a different place and moved with the mountains. During this process, the boulders became round and are now covered with a dark brown skin. They look just like any other rock. It's difficult throwing away any stones from this mine, but the decision must be made right here. The miners have to rush through the 3 months of the dry season, the only time weather permits mining of jade. Later, when the monsoon begins, this place will be muddy and largely underwater. There simply is not enough time to check every stone thoroughly. As they say, haste makes waste, and these discarded stones are in fact a mine of opportunity for those who have the time. Here on the gate of Hpakant is what might be considered the most valuable garbage dump in the world. An endless caravan of trucks delivers tons of precious tailings from the mines. There's a crowd waiting for every truck. Everyone has paid an entry fee, but this does not prevent the danger of conflicts. There are no defined claims like in the mines. There are no bosses. Everyone is allowed to move freely. Whoever sees a stone first has become its owner. But if two miners find one at the same time, there will be trouble. For each piece of jade taken out of here, there is tax to be paid. Every now and then, some lucky guy finds imperial jade in this dump. One piece can be worth up to $40,000 or $50,000, enough to buy a claim in a bigger mine. This is the way many Hpakants or bosses were born. But for most of these people here, what they find is just enough to survive. What lures them to the garbage dump is actually the sheer gamble involved. The realistic chance to free oneself from poverty with one single rock. A scene reminiscent of the American gold rush about one